Woo-wee, gang. It comes down to this, doesn't it? This is going to end the day, this round.
What a day it's been.
What a day it's been. One round left. It's going to be kind of, I think it's kind of anybody's game.
It's a lot of close finishes on both sides, I think. So, yeah, it'll be exciting to see who puts the final piece together.
Yeah, I don't think we have, nobody is up for a clean 300, right? We'll get our technician to take a look.
That is correct.
Violet, starting things off.
She has always said she likes grip, but when I said that right now, she said, no, that's Fiona. So she's calling me a liar.
Dang.
So we'll see how she does.
It's a tough burnout, man. It is a tough burnout. You know, the 8 and 9, I mean, a handful of them cruised right through these.
Yeah, these cliffs are the first real test.
Yeah. Yeah, the cliffs. And, I mean, this touch point's fine, right? It really just exists to.
Mm-hmm. She's been training hard, though, so she should have the grip strength to give it a good shot.
Yeah. It's just going to take a little bit of commitment onto it.
She's
Come on.
get that pinky on.
There we go.
There we go.
Hopefully that doesn't start to interfere with the planning here. I do like
the lock-off reach is the way to go, I think.
Yeah, I like the lock-off idea.
I think a little too long in that post swinging over there. It just burns you out a little bit too much before you get to the cliffs.
Yeah, and you hold your breath. There's a look at our judge here. There's a look at one of our resetters. Look at our judge again.
Look at Grace.
Looking like a hip-hop video out here. Skinny eyeball on the camera.
I think for a second there he thought the camera was paparazzi.
Yeah, he might have.
He was trying to clear them out, but then he realized, well, we need them. All right. Grace, I know, has great grip, so let's see what she can put together out here.
Yeah, Grace is,
She's a powerhouse.
yeah, she's a powerhouse. An endurance athlete. Classic Grace style up there.
And we're off. Looking confident.
Yeah, calm and cool.
One-handed him for a lot of it.
Yeah, sort of an unfortunate circumstance on the speed course. You know, it's, got her pretty early in the burnout.
She can definitely piece something together, though.
Yeah, option for the more quick, you know, hopefully accurate move into the first cliffhanger box. Kind of changing plans around here, but lands on the plan that we saw the most success with earlier.
The right hand in the yellows is the path, I think. Everyone else who sticks their left hand in there doesn't like it. I call those the gom jabar.
Yep.
Now that Dune is back in popularity.
Dude.
Grace opting for a chalk up. Hit these cannonballs. Making it look pretty easy.
Yeah, we're kind of deep into it here. I mean, she fumbled around a little bit on the bogey boxes. After that, got out of hot water. We're back in action. Still looking comfortable, still looking confident.
Yeah.
This is going to be tricky. This puts a lot of pressure on the rest of the girls in the wave.
Gets the silver point. She's getting down towards the bottom there, but her grip is not slipping. She's very strong on it.
Yeah, she seemed absolutely fine. We might end up with a burn if she can line this up.
She's been peeking the dismount.
Off, I think, yeah, she might be going for early. Okay, change of plans. Does she have the strength left? Was the change of plans too much? That's still going to be tough. I mean, we're 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and there was the light at the end of the tunnel. So you'd imagine that the pressure's on. Probably a couple girls in the wave, later in the wave here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna feel some pressure.
It's tough when you go early because you don't know how it's all going to play out, but that's where, like, steady, keep moving forward, set the bar high, set the pressure for the people who follow.
Yeah, we'll see. I think a lot of it's going to come down to those cliffhanger boxes, and then...
Yeah, efficiency through that sets you up well for the rest.
Here we go with Josie. You can see her...
I like the single backswing there.
Picks up that second point.
Going backwards. Looks like she's kicking for a lock off. Oh!
Just undershoots.
Yeah, it's unforgiving if you get your hand in the wrong spot to recover from that. Puts a lot of pressure on the one hand that's still on the cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's tough to even mentally formulate, okay, what perfect position, like what is the most surefire way to make that transition? You know, you can opt for the lock off.
Mm-hmm.
Clara is coached, I believe, currently by the technician T.
Yep.
T-Money said that she finishes burnouts at practice all the time. She eats burnouts for breakfast. Those were his exact words.
Breakfast. Sometimes goes back for seconds.
Okay, we're opting for the backward technique. We're going to see a little bit of a knee drive here, kind of like a kip. Oh, she knuckled it. No.
I wonder if the backwards look makes reaching into that box weird because you're leaning backwards.
Yeah, I feel like you want to combine it with, combine it with a 90-degree turn, potentially an entire 180-degree, an eventual 180-degree turn. 90 degrees the way through, you're reaching into the pocket with a backup plan of re-grabbing the cliff if you miss.
Mm-hmm. Because it seems everyone who's faced it backwards has struggled to line up the hand into that first pocket.
Yeah, you have, I want to say it's the 3.5-inch window. Like we got Skylar. Gonna be coming up.
MIA. Doing some last-minute stretches, making sure her back is ready to go.
There we go.
Chalking up.
I don't want to jinx Skylar.
She's off.
But depending on these cliffhanger boxes, I think we could see a burnout clear right here. Don't know how much she's gotten to do as far as hard training is going. She's only been nursing this back for a matter of days, I believe.
Yeah, I think it affected her this week.
Yeah, so she might have missed the week leading up. I think, see, right there.
There we go.
I think that was about as clean as you can. As clean as you can do it.
Lined herself up for the right hand as well, so pretty smooth.
Yeah, even these pulls here are really efficient.
Nice little hop.
Tiny hop into the chalk zone.
It's good chalk service you have for delivery there.
Yeah. S-tier chalk.
On demand. Services with a smile is, I think, what most of the athletes say.
They earned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only a minute 20 in. I mean, granted, this obstacle it's a beast, but Grace and Skylar train a lot together. They're always hanging around, palling around before practices. They have siblings who do ninja too.
So about a minute 30 to the silver touch point.
You can see the tiredness happening. She's eyeing up the dismount. She's looking at options here. She is lined up. Can she underbar tech? She does.
Oh, there
We're
she
getting
did
the
it.
Burnout clear. At minute 45, you can see the exhaustion setting in on her face. I think one more swing and she was peeling.
It's a riskier move, a tougher move, but it saves you that energy. And
Yeah.
it's good that like she recognized like I gotta go. So what can I do to line this up and get out of here on time?
Yeah, great endurance, really conditioned, great underbar tech dismount. Now Micah has the time to beat.
What was it, about a minute 30 to the? Oh no, full clear.
Yeah, full clear. There's 140 something.
So a minute
Just
30 to
under
the
2
silver
minutes.
bar. Step one though is get through this.
Yeah, I think everybody breathes a big sigh of relief the second they
There we go.
connect this reach off that first cliffhanger box.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close to being on pace here with Skylar. She's got about a minute to do it. Skylar took chalk right here too.
Yeah, Skylar chalked up every spot. There's not any tricky directional changes with the cannonballs, but they're just big.
Yeah. Yep, they're big. They're late. They're late in the burnout. They're late in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Got here. Does she have the energy
go.
left here? I think this vertical bar is,
She's a little ahead.
yeah, just barely. Still looking confident.
Eyeballing the dismount, though.
Yeah, she's taking a look at it. Just get there. We're getting another clear.
Yeah. I think
This
seeing
girls'
someone else
division,
do it,
man.
seeing someone else do it really unlocks the confidence, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Once you have hands on both poles, too, you can build the swing off that. So then when you match, it's just to pull through. You've got the direction oriented already.
Yeah, you don't have to get to the last one and start to build swing or anything like that. It comes down to this.
All right, let's see what Riley can put together.
Saw her take down the hybrid.
Just got eked out on speed.
Yeah. We'll see if Burnout is part of the skill set here. Looking like accuracy.
Yeah, she
Just fine.
made it over there pretty quick.
Yeah, she's doing the obstacle. I think that is pretty much as intended. That's how we imagined it, putting it together.
Oh, saving time on chalk.
Yeah, we're cruising. She's running this. She's basically just kind of doing what Skylar and Micah did, but without break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes
we
you
go.
wonder, you know. They're making it look like such a breeze that, like, the couple girls who fell on those cliffhanger boxes are.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Ready? She has his heart rate up. Is she lined up here? Yeah, she just barely squeaks it in. Even with the drama at the end there, still much faster.
Skips off with the win.
Yep. Cleans it. I mean, she earned that. She earned that competition.
Yeah.
That's
She didn't get a 300, but she was pretty close.
yeah. We can't get much closer. Now we have the boys.
Well, the girls certainly delivered, so set the bar high for the boys to come in and try to match that.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it in speed too. I think the girls went undefeated in speed. So we'll see if anybody can beat Riley's time on Burnout. I don't know, man. That's gonna be tough.
Other than those last few swings on that last pipe, she was pretty clean through that whole thing.
Yeah.
No chalk. Kieran's off to a good start here.
Calm and confident so far.
Reach outs, grab.
Looks like we're going to opt for chalk here.
I know a lot of athletes will chalk up their legs for a quick swipe if they need it.
Yeah, saves time, saves the awkwardness of.
Kind of wonder if, like, we're so early in the speed, or not speed, the burnout here, if that would be enough to get you through something like this. But this is a pretty intensive hold.
Yeah, it depends on how fast you are, I'd think.
Ah.
Dips in a little shallow.
Nice try by Kieran. Reset teams getting ready for the next runner. He must have pre-chalked.
Here's our big-time athlete.
Here he's off to the races. Making pretty quick progress of the cones.
See what we opt for here. It's like the turnaround tech. Ooh, fumbles it.
Good save.
Yeah, super
There we go.
good save to come back down.
He's set up for it. There, I was going to say, as long as he realizes he's got to reach in there. Oh, this will be tricky.
Yeah, I mean, he's matching in this block. I don't even know how he's... No! It just went from plan A to plan B to plan C.
Yeah, rapidly went through the list there. Of,
Yeah. Kind of touched every cliffhanger on the way down.
That's pretty smooth run up to that point, though. So, good work by Harry.
Chugging right along. Mr. Wilwarding. Looks relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Single-handed cone grabs. Should have enough swing here. There we go. Like that pull up just to reach in quick.
Yeah, we saw that bump tech earlier. He's going left hand here. We'll see if he changes his mind. Kind of in the play all day to get that right hand. It'll be curious tomorrow. We'll see how many. Okay, this is interesting.
We're
Kind of
having an adventure.
through.
There we go. It's the rotating that you gotta kind of unlock.
Yeah, a little unfamiliar. You're rotating around single-handed on cliffs. It'll be interesting tomorrow for the 12 and 13-year-olds. They're only allowed those canisters, the insides, so they're gonna have to pre-plan.
Yeah, and then execute correctly.
Yeah, not allowed, and their hands are gonna be bigger. So if they make a mistake and need to match, it's probably not happening.
I hate when I come up with a plan of how many steps or how many grabs I'm going to use on something, and then once I get out there, I put in too many, and everything goes off the board.
Yeah, you're out of sequence.
It's a thought that counts.
Kind of chilling along. A couple scary moments on those boxes, but
Yeah.
we're looking strong again here.
Putting
Definitely.
it together. Hopefully the grip tax doesn't come back to... Oh, no! What a save. Almost hung on there.
Yeah, it was a fight. New territory there for the boys, though. We got Mr. Markey.
He looks ready.
Yeah, he does. He's had a good competition so far.
Mm-hmm.
Speed looked great.
never done a burnout. I don't know if I ever will.
They're horrible.
They're not great.
They're horrible, bro.
Me just hanging on a bar is pretty rough. So whenever people say like, "Oh, the bar is the rest point," I'm like, "The bar is the working point." But
Yeah, it's all the working point, man. I mean, it used to be when I was like doing some testing for like when NSC was first kind of starting.
You can see it on his face. He was pushing hard, working there.
Yeah, he's just double checking if he got that touch point. That's smart. That's a competitive move to make sure you got the point. Speaking of burnout athletes, man, the Kings are strong. Him and his Moose here and his brother, they're strong. We'll see, as long as he's accurate.
Yeah, the accuracy and getting the right hand in the right spot on those pockets.
Good so far.
Quick shakeout. No chalk.
Yeah, opting for the no chalk. You can see his coach brother there in the background.
Yui's in back. He's been coaching all day. His hands are out of sequence here.
Yeah, this
He
should
can fix it with that hold, though. There we go.
This will be great too for his brother to. His brother's in the older division. It's going to be good for him to watch Moose all day. There's a lot of similarities between the courses. Nobody's going to know him quite like he will. Be able to formulate a good plan, sort of based on what he sees. Both really good at burnout.
He's pushing through his swing being off a little bit there. He didn't panic, just kept moving forward.
Yeah, we didn't get to see beyond this first diagonal bar yet for the boys.
Yeah, not yet. If anyone can do it, Moose can do it.
Yeah, and he did get to see a couple of his teammates on the girls' side run, so that's going to help.
Gets the touch point.
Yeah, hopefully he bumps through. Oh, he just kind of, I think he planned maybe on swinging right through one-handed, but then just took a bonk to the head. Still good. It should secure him that point. Pulls him up into first.
Yeah, might be a big point. We have 2 runners left.
Yeah, I mean, Jake came to the competition running first for hybrid. Had a great run.
Set the bar high.
Yeah, third in hybrid, first in speed. Came through at the very end of speed. Put up a competitive time, so we're going to see sort of the third pillar of...
It's been pretty efficient so far.
Yeah, I like that. I like that move. There, bump here. Gets his right hand into the critical pocket.
Get the rotation going. Yeah, he's definitely in a comfort zone. Just one hands the bar.
Yeah, he's looking conditioned. Looking smooth, looking calm.
Opting for no chalk just to keep making forward progress.
Yeah, it looks focused.
Sometimes I wonder how much chalk the previous competitor that opted for chalk left on the obstacle for you to use.
Yeah. A little donation to the event.
Yeah, he's looking strong. He is one hand grabbing a lot of this.
Calm. You can almost see excitement building on him here. Well, he's technical, he's quick, and he's strong. And he's clearing burnouts.
No problem. That was a good speed, too.
Yeah,
Puts
that was
him right
good,
there with the
man.
ladies.
That was good. You could see the confidence just kind of building. As soon as he got onto those bars, he knew.
Well, he sets the bar high for our last runner here.
Yeah, this is it. It's the last run of the day.
Landon can pull together. Landon's put in the work to put himself in position to have a shot at the top.
Yeah, he certainly put himself in a good spot. I mean, he's coming into this in third here.
Yeah. So he's guaranteed himself a podium.
We'll see how his speed can influence the stack.
He's moving.
Gonna have to switch the wrist potentially. How's that wrist flexibility? We're good. It's just fine.
He looked like he
Spun his
reached
arm
higher
around.
up in there, and
Yeah, I think he spun his wrist like a full 270. It just rotates.
yeah. Just got two wrists put together.
Yeah, he can bend his fingers backward.
However he did it, he was quick.
Yep.
No chalk.
Here we go. He still looks
transfer.
plenty strong, man. You can see he's looking one step ahead. His pipes are huge, though. In the
Jake was about 126.
Yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Look at that. A walk away clear.
Locks in first.
Yeah, he locks it in.
Jake put the bar up, but Landon cleared it.
Yeah. Well, that's that, man. That's a whole day. That's a whole day at NSC. That's 6 waves. It's the 8 and 9-year-olds all done. The 10 and 11-year-olds, they are all done.
Whole day of fun.
Whole day of fun and excitement. You can see.
Fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
Feels kind of weird that I'm not competing. I've gotten used to when the girls compete, I compete
Yeah,
later.
it's a whole family event. Yeah, it's a whole family event.
I'll have to look for the adult NSC.
Yeah, I wonder when what the next divisions are gonna be, what the future will be. It's tough. I mean, I think people get a little intimidated by NSC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the NSC youth though, this is right in line. These kids definitely had the skills for it.
Yeah, they came to the right competition. Right kids came to the right competition. Good to see some new faces here. Good to see some hometown heroes on the course.
Good to see some shenanigans from Skinny.
Yep, some Skinny shenanigans. He's out
Terrorizing our poor camera operators.
there. Yeah, our camera crew. Looks like the podium's together.
Record time, I think. There was
Yeah,
a little
that's fast.
confusion on what heights. Jerry tried to sabotage it, but Skinny
He
kept him
always
in line.
does, man. If
Yeah.
you let Jerry, you don't keep your eye on Jerry, he pulls shenanigans like that. Crew is probably just getting the medals ready down there on the floor.
I think they made first place extra high for NSC.
Yeah. I wonder if we could get the competition crew down on the floor to put an additional block under first place. How high up can we get that first place?
Take one of the yellow blocks and turn it on its...
Yeah, standing on its end. There's our trusty dusty camera operator strolling through, man.
Yeah, looking casual about it. He did on purpose, though.
Dragging aura through the building. There's our other camera operator off to the left there. It's Katie Wong. Probably doesn't even know she's on camera.
Putting out the vibe.
Just looking for what's whoops.
Oh,
There's our judges.
hardcore calculation going on.
Yeah, they're probably scrolling through TikTok. What do you think Alice is saying to him?
Skinny's trying to remember that he forgot to shave.
Yeah. There we go. There they are.
Calculations complete.
That's our head judge. That's a close-up. That's some of what he can do. That's not even his full potential.
That's true. I don't know if we
There's
could
some more
handle
of it.
if we could handle his full potential.
Alice can't. Judge Alice can't. Well, looks like he's rallying him up.
All right, let's hand out some medals.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to cap the day off here. Starting with the boys.
Boys first.
Boom.
Skinny saying a point between each.
Yeah, there's a point between each. The girls beat the boys by 1 singular point.
To be expected.
Yeah, that's what they get.
I got to keep them in their place.
Third place for the boys, we got Moose. Whoopsies.
Oh, glad that wasn't part of the competition.
Yeah, just rolling ankle on the way up the podium. Boom! Jake strolling up for that second place. And then we got Landon. Truly, definitely earning that. Man, those are your
He flew to that top podium. He's used to being there.
Yep, that's the sectional qualifiers for the boys, 10, 11-year-olds.
Great work by everyone.
For the gals, we got Skylar Janey hopping up onto a podium.
Pulling together a bronze.
Yeah.
Not too bad for not knowing if she could even compete.
Got Micah. Whoops. Podium's the hardest obstacle of the day for some of them.
They got to work on the high fives and the podium.
Rolling ankles on the way up there. First place, truly, definitely earned. Monster performance. Strolling in, taking home gold.
Mm-hmm. Really strong competition by all of the competitors.
Yeah, here's a look at your sectional qualified. I think a handful of them are qualified already, so it should trickle down. It's our 10 and 11-year-old podium, everybody. Tomorrow we have 12 and 13.
I'm not going to be here for that.
You're not going to be here.
Nope.
I'm going to be in here talking alone.
Yep. I don't have a competitor in that wave yet.
Yeah,
Soon.
not yet.
She will turn 12 in September. Yep.
We're going to send send the athletes onto the course for a little bit of free time until someone gets hurt.
A little bit of tomfoolery.
Yeah, a little foolery, man. Let them fool around a little bit.
If anyone gets hurt, it's probably going to be Yui.
Yep. Ewan will roll his ankle walking across the crash pads.
Get his hair stuck in something.
Well, gang, thanks for tuning in. It's me and Martin here in the commentary booth with the technician T.
Fun day. Good day out there. A lot of competitors. Some fun times with a competitor walking off.
Yeah, we had
racing back, deciding to finish the course.
We had Aiden take a break from the course to come back and clear. So that was good. A lot of close saves, a lot of close calls, a lot of cool finish. Burnout clears, those are always exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Handful of those. Speed's always fun. We're going to do it all again tomorrow, so.
Some good high fives out of the judges.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wake up early. Come back here tomorrow. I think our first runner's at 9:30.
I'll be watching.
We'll see you soon.
Later.